Okay, Thuja hedge, the cedar hedge. Uh, okay, I guess 2 years ago I got it and put it in there, and then would have trimmed that whole top off. And then I've let it grow out. And so you can see it's got quite a lot of dense branching, and there's some movement. This is a little strange, and when you look at the base, you can see here there's this huge cut. So this would have been another huge trunk that was coming up. So that, that is, there's this branch that's sort of attached there, but also coming out of there. So I need it to, if it's gonna live, draw its energy from, if it is gonna live, right, it's gotta draw its energy. Let's see if we can get in there. Right, it's gotta draw its energy from here and connect all this, possibly here. Because this is slowly going to get eaten back. But basically I can't make that the front, which is kind of unfortunate because there's some nice sort of movement. So I am sort of looking somewhere here. But yeah, serious root reduction, and let's get it into a bonsai container. Okay, so you can see it started growing. Lots of dense roots in here. Let's see, when you look at the bottom, oh wow, right, so tons of new growth. So maybe a little late in the season. That's how it is. So you can see I've taken off quite a bit of roots. It's, significantly smaller. This is the container I'm hoping to get it into. I think it'll just look really nice. But yeah, like I said, you can see I've taken off good section, and there's just sort of a gnarly dense ball, and I've chopped it down. I never bare root, and I've kept a nice ring of soil, and then there's a section back there I've really kind of opened it up because that's kind of a dense ball. So yeah, I'll get it in there. So who knows about the gin, if I'll keep that or not, but looks beautiful in this new container. Yeah, and so what I've been doing is getting these little ridges, right? You can see I've got a ridge here, and so that makes this band seem perceptually not as coarse. If this was just a flat wall down, it would look like a really thick, heavy base, which this tree could probably handle. But yeah, it's got lots of nice interior growth. It's looking really good. I've got this nice sort of movement that I wanted in it originally. It's getting hidden in there, but it's here, and so it's got this, again, this sort of informal upright feel to it, which is rare for these cedars. This was a hedge, so I'm just gonna have to let it grow this year and then style it next year. So hemlock, I styled this last year at some point, and a lot of scar biting, but you can see a few videos ago of me making this one, and the idea was sort of to have some gins here. I don't know if that part of the design will really stay. It does have this bowing nature, and so maybe this is the front. So it doesn't you're not getting this and then that. Still have that little jagged bit, but so we'll see. The roots are all like up, turned sideways, and I haven't this huge pot, so that's makes me worrisome of the roots, but we'll see what happens when I get in there. So I've pulled it out, and look at this. I've got styrofoam in there and a piece of wood. So yeah, the root ball must be all right here and here. The tree must have been growing sideways or something. So we'll see. That's my lowest sort of point of limitation, right? I have to kind of get down here. Yeah, and the reason I had that in there was to aerate it, and so it doesn't just suffocate the roots with way too much soil. And I had this huge piece of wood in there holding it up. So that was just because there was no roots there, and so it would just create that soil. Oh, beautiful hemlock. Really pulled it up out of the... So now this is the darker of the spray paints that I have. which is it's like almost too dark, draws the eyes too much. You see the container, and you can see the red in the background there, the lighter of the browns. But yeah, this is nice. I mean, you know, that lower branch could go lower. This one can come down. You know, it's got some, you know, some work it needs. We'll see. I don't know if this branch died or what happened here. But yeah, it's got these two gins that are looking nice. And yeah, it's looking good. It's gonna be nice. I think it's gonna come along nice.